Hey everyone, so I've been trying a few different techniques if you've been watching my videos, different things I've learned in class, and I figured I would give it a go with the latest missing person we've been reading about, which is Madeline Kingsbury. I will say some of the things, of course, you get when you are trying to actually locate aren't pleasant. So if you don't like that stuff, here's your fair warning. Don't look. Shut off now. Go to another channel where they don't read about this stuff. Um, I just say what I get when I do. In this case, I just did a psychic reading. I didn't use my cards. I used a technique that Pam Coronado teaches in her classes where you basically make a clock and you do a 12 o'clock, a 3 o'clock, a 6 o'clock, and a 9 o'clock. So you're literally trying to put yourself where the person is, kind of go there in your mind, where they are. You want to feel like what the ground is like, it feels like around you. Is it cool? Is it hot? Is it, what is the are you on concrete? Are you on dirt? Are you on feeling water? In this case I got kind of mixed feelings because I felt like her hair was wet. So I wasn't sure, is she in water, but it felt kind of like a marshy kind of ground too. So you'll see as you go through it. I didn't know a thing about Winona, Minnesota before I did this reading. After I did it, when I saw hills and what have you, it made me want to go on Google Earth and like look around and see, is this place somewhere that even has hills? I also got sheep, and it looks like there are sheep farms there. So I'm just going to put this out there, and we'll see when. I hope they find her soon. When they do find her, I think they will. My card reading said they would. If what I'm seeing here, doing this techniques makes sense, because trying out these different techniques will show me kind of what's working and what's not working. So in the future, I can maybe hone in on things that work better than others. So that's why I'm trying it. No guarantees, no promises. Again, I haven't done a whole lot of this. It's kind of me experimenting with different techniques right now. So that's what this video is. Again, it's a locating video. It's literally when you do that 12 o'clock, when you make the clock, you're trying to locate a body, and they are searching for her body at this point. They will tell you that. Nobody likes that. It's hard to put things like this up. But when I saw how it matched the area that I was looking at on Google Earth, I thought, I'm just going to put it out there, because it did. It matched a lot of the area. So, again, I make no claims that this is correct. It's techniques I'm experimenting with so that I can hone in my skills, and when I get to hopefully improve them and get further and further along, I will learn more than anything from like today's reading and see, okay, what did I get right and what did I get wrong, and what can I maybe do better in the future, or maybe I should just throw this technique out. It's worked for me like a few times in Pam Coronado's classes where I literally did identify the body exactly where it was, and that was neat to be able to see it where you are and describe the surroundings exactly. But it doesn't always work, and that's the one thing I find most frustrating about psychic work. It's not 100%, and I'll be the first person who says it, and that's why I get frustrated sometimes with it. But I keep pushing away, because that's all you can do, right? Because sometimes you are going to be correct, and on those cases where you are, and I have had a good success rate. Um, when you are, it's very helpful to people. It's very helpful. So I'll just leave it at that. Watch at your own discretion. If you don't want to watch this, if you feel uncomfortable about this, if you don't think people should read about these things, then this is not the video for you. All right, with that said, that's my little introduction. And if you know the area, let me know in the comments more. Take care. Okay, this is a reading on Madeline Kingsbury. And where is she? I'm going to do a technique that Pam Coronado uses, where you go to the place where the person is and you kind of plop down next to them and you feel what they feel like. And what I feel, I feel on ground. Ground, yeah. Um, Grass. Laying on her front side, supine, I guess that's called. Maybe not, on her stomach to the ground like this. The grass around here is tall. It is by water. I feel a pond or a lake or something just a little bit over. And she's in tall grass. It feels like out kind of in the wilderness, but if you go across the water and up kind of a little hill or something, there's houses back far over there, kind of like rural, maybe a farm area. It's rural back there, yeah. I feel like there might be sheep back there. Barns. And the house I'm seeing is one with like, it's almost like something you'd see in England or something. I feel like the roof is almost thatched or something, but I know it can't be because we don't do that here, right? But it has a style similar to that. Behind her, so here she is, behind her, there I see woods. There's like a clearing by a lake though, where it's like tall grass. Woods, and then a road back here. Forest, and then a road. It's a highway something. Highway something or other back here. But this is a lake pond, big pond lake. I don't feel like she's that far from the road, to be honest with you. It's in, but it's not like terribly far in. Maybe like, I don't know, I don't want to guess. I'm not good at guessing this stuff with how many feet equal how much, but it's not like you could hear the road from where her body is. You could hear the road, but it's further back. You know, there's some woods and then there's the road. Trucks go on this road, big trucks. So it's a highway road, and it's fast moving. And I feel like there's not embankments, but you know, like goes up. It goes up. The road's kind of down, like, and then on the side it goes up. Like maybe even like they cut the road out, or is that stone over there? Or is it just a hill? It's cold at the top. Like it can get, there's little bits of elevation or something here. I feel like it can get very foggy with that cool fog around this pond lake. People might fish here sometimes. Um, there's rocks. Some of the rocks at the shore. You can see the rocks. Where you could like wade in a little or something. Those grasses that grow on the side of ponds with the cattails. Yeah, cattails. Yeah, I think he dragged her out there. And I hate to say it, but I feel like her hands and her feet might be tied or something. That's what it feels like. She might be in something. I don't know if she's wrapped in something or she's tied. But there's this feeling of everything being real close. It's still cool where she is. Feels cool there. It's not real warm. Yeah, I see like an embankment is coming to me, an embankment by her, an embankment. She's off in a really rural area. People might ride dirt bikes or something not too terribly far from here, quads, stuff like that I'm seeing. There's hills here. I don't know what the land is like there. The farmland looked really flat, but where she is, it feels like there's some hills. Not huge or anything, but it feels like they're there. And there's something about sheep. I keep being drawn to the sheep. There's a sheep farm not far from her. Not far from her, sheep. Like on the other side of the water, sheep. Sheep farmers. They're showing me milk too. Milk. Dairy. So we'll do the 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So I'm just going to have her, she's laying this way with the pond here, the road back here. At 12 o'clock is just woods, woods. At 3 o'clock is woods, and then the road goes by over this way. It's a highway something. On the other side of the road, it goes up a little bit. Behind her, she's in kind of this just grassy area. Behind her is more muddy, marshy, muddy marshy stuff behind her. Is what it feels like in those cattails. If I keep going, I'm going to walk into muddy marshy stuff behind me. And on this side is the pond lake. There's water birds there, and they make a lot of noise in the morning. There's white water birds there. And they're loud in the morning. It's a real peaceful place. You would never expect to find somebody dead there. And the road may have a four or something. Yeah, there's I think a 4 in the name of the road. It's 2 numbers, and I think one of them is a 4. It's like route this or highway this. For whatever reason, her hair feels really wet, so I feel like this ground she's on can get wet. That's where I must have been getting the water in the ground. Like I feel both. It's like mucky. And there's there's birds that make a nest there that is like kind of like swans, how they build up a nest of sticks and stuff. There's like that kind of this way down over here. This is a pretty area for water birds. It's really off the beaten path though. Just kind of off out, and I want to say this is a forest. Feels like a forest. Big, it feels like I'm in a state park or a very big expansive area of woods. On the other side there's farms, but there's a fence. There's a fence on the other side of the water before the farm, a fence and then the farms. Yeah, I'm trying to get anything else. That's what I'm getting about it. I feel this road, even motorcycles are going. I can hear the road. I can feel the things going by. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I got for her. It's April 25th of 2023. I'm just gonna wait and see where they find her and if this is close or not, and we'll see. We'll go from there. I wish I had better news, but I don't feel good about Madeline Kingsbury at all. Um, I hate to say it, but I think she's passed away, and I think her ex, Adam Fravel, I believe his name is, dumped her on the side of a road. It might be, is there a 43 around there? I know there's a 4 in it. Um, yeah, I just think it's not good news. I feel bad putting this up. Like, I want to put it up, but I don't want to put it up because just, it's sad news, right? So I'll wait a little bit and see if they find her soon. I hope they do. I got they would find her, but I also feel like nobody's searched this area yet where she is. And I'm gonna look on the map and see if there's like a state park or what is this I'm seeing? Because I'm seeing something that's very remote. Feels really remote, and the woods just go on and on and on and on and on. So I'm gonna look and see what that is. Okay, well, I will post this when we find out what happened to her. Bye.